Welcome, everyone. It's good to see you. And in this video, we'll be looking at the question 3 part of it. That said, figure 1.1 is a sketch of a business card. Use CorelDraw to recreate it and perform the underlining tasks. Notice the word business card, right? Okay, so I'm going to do a business card. All right, so we're using CorelDraw. Take note of that. We're using CorelDraw to do that, right? So take note of that. All right, so I'm going to, okay, so this is for question 2. That's for the Microsoft Excel. So there's a video on it already, so please go check it out. I'm going to close this. This is what we have done for the Microsoft Excel, so please go check it out, how it was done. Okay, I think I'm just going to save it and close it. So now I'm going to open the CorelDraw, right? Click here on my start icon, CorelDraw. Okay, I'm going to open it. I'm using the 2020. Okay. It's creating the application environment. Okay, and I'm going to click on new document. And this is going to be question 3, NECO 2025. And the preset is going to be what it is. A4, and I have a business card. So I'll choose this as the business card, which is this in inch, and in centimeter is this, right? In centimeter is roughly 8.5 and 5.5, right? Roughly of it. So whichever one. And I'm going to, how do I want the business card? Let's look at how the business card is. The business card is landscape. So it's going to be landscape. And I'll click on OK. Good. So I've created my business card. So now I have this. The first thing I'm going to do is to get a rectangle here, and I'm going to draw it here because this is just giving us a guide. Good. Okay, that's the first thing I'm going to do. Okay, then the next thing here is okay, I'm just going to do everything here. Let me do this. This is going to be a logo. Okay, so there'll probably be something like this. Okay, this is George and George Chambers. Okay, George and George Chambers. All right, so I don't know what happened. Both George, right? So let's do that. George and George Chambers. All right, I can do this. Take it here. Can zoom in. Okay, I can also do this. Okay, so I'm using my. I'm using a mouse. I'm increasing the window. So I'm increasing to 400, and then I can do this here. So now this is what we call a text direction. So I'm going to go to text, right? And I'm going to go to fit text to path, and then I will choose the path. Now, if you do click here, the text is going to fit here. If you do somewhere, right, I will undo it and show you. So text, change text to path. So you can see that it's taking the shape of everything that is here, right? So if I bring it here, text, change text to path, That's because I'm using my mouse and I'm clicking. You don't have to click, just drag it like this, right? You don't have to click it, just drag it. You can see that it's forming. So if I take it here, look at what it's going to do. It's going to form here. Inside of it, no, I want it outside. Okay, I think here is better. Now click on it, right? And I'll click on it. So we have that. Okay. Now the next one is George and George Chambers. So I'm going to type here, comment there, George and George Chambers, type there. Um, Text George. We're going to and George Chambers. I think that is too much, but we would work on the font size. Okay. What else? Click here to pick two. Okay, reduce it. Come here. Place this here. What's the next one? Legal practitioner and solicitor. Legal practitioner and solicitor. And solitor, sorry. Can always edit it, double click on it. Solitor, yeah. This solicitor. Yes, solicitor, yep. Number one, okay, that's the next one. Number one, where number one? Number one, Ikede, Ike, Ikedi, Bah. I don't know how to pronounce that. Straight. Afa. Okay. Enugu. Okay. Yeah, Enugu. So, yeah, I think that works. All right. So I have this. Okay, we'll fix it, right? Let's just do everything. Then I have what? Um, there's a box here. It has what? TX. So I'm going to do TX. But is it in uppercase? Yeah, uppercase TX. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And then I'll fit this into the box. Okay. So what else? I have the number there. Please don't try to call the number. I don't think that number exists or something. So 1 1. Some student want to call and say, please help me. Right? 33 44. So I don't think that number exists. For everyone's sake, I don't think it should exist or something. Because obviously they must have tried the number. So we have barrister George. Okay, so do this. Move this here and then type barrister. Okay, George. Ammo, right? And what is it? MD or CEO? Okay, so he's an MD and he's a CEO. Okay. MD and CEO. MD / CEO. Okay, I think we've done much of the work here. It's just to now align it. So let me do this, and okay, I think this is better. So we just need to align it. I think, can I split my screen? So let me do this. So I can bring this here. I want to see how it looks like. Okay, so I have this. You got partitioner. Now, that will not be your case because you'll be having the question paper, I think. Yep. And so you're not going to have issues with what I'm having issues with right now. I need to see how to do this. So I noticed that this is, let me move this here. Okay, I think this is better. So this is, and I have to move this here as well. This is in, oh, sorry, the judge, my goodness, I'm just saying this. The judge here is in upper cases, done. So you can actually change cases, right? Just in case you make a mistake, you can change cases. You're welcome. So just right click and then come here to change case. Okay. I want to get the other pick two. Let me get it here. Pick two, right? And have this here. So I can do this. Move this here. Shouldn't be outside. I'm using my arrow key left to do it. Okay, I think moving it here is, let me see. Okay, moving it here is better. Okay, so I'll also move this as well here. This is in the arrow, okay, and this is what, okay, so click here. Okay, move it. Okay, I've changed it to the text. So pick two, pick, move it here. And then do this. So obviously we're going to reduce it because let me see. There should be a space here, so I need to reduce it. Okay, I'm holding my shift. I hold my shift to do everything, to just select everything, my shift to do that. So now I can do this. Select this, hold my, select this, select this, select this, select this, select this, and then I will reduce everything. Yes. Okay, reduce everything, and I can now move everything together. Okay, I think this is better. Okay, so this is better, and this reduce it a bit. This is better. I've not gone through the steps yet, so don't be too fast to judge. Okay, don't be too fast to judge. So this is at the end. This should be here. Done. Move it up a bit. Okay, so what else? They said replace judge and judge with any business name of your choice using area black typeface. with any business of your choice using area black. So this is Agile Tech. Agile Tech. YouTube, yeah, channel. So we do have a YouTube channel. We do have a YouTube channel, so right. I think that counts. So using an area black, they were specific area black. Good. Typeface. Note, your first name and surname must be associated with the business name. Your first name and last name. So Agile ND YouTube channel. Or we could do Agile ND Tech Computers. Yeah, computers store. Okay, so perfect. All right. Design the logo of your choice at the position label logo and ensure that your business name is fit to part. Oh, your business name is fit to part. Logo of your choice. Okay, so already having a logo. So I think all I have to do is place a computer there to make it more meaningful, right? With any business name. Okay, so let's look for any image that we can use. So I'll just try dragging it here. Let me try dragging it to my CorelDraw. Yeah, good. I have it here too much. I'm going to reduce it. So I dragged it in. You don't need to do too much. You just need to just show your examiners that you have done something. So I can zoom in so they can see. Zoom in again. So when it comes to graphics, it's better with the mouse, but you can also use the touchpad to do it. So I can put this so they can at least see. You use the computer now, right? It's a computer store. A computer store with no computer. It doesn't have a computer logo. I don't know what kind of store that is. Okay, so I have this. So I do Control A. So this is what Agile ND computer store. Computer store. Okay. So it's round on it. All right. So zoom out. So that's done. Replace like replace legal practitioner and solicitor with your services your business renders. What's your business renders? So sell laptops, phones, games. Yeah, perfect, right? All right. Replace number one Ikedi Power Street with your home address using Times New Roman. You were specific. So of course I'm not gonna put my address. I'm just gonna put um 4E Wilston Street, UK. So figure that out. Yeah. Just put this United Kingdom. You just put in full. Okay. Times New Roman. So using the specific Times New Roman. So Times New Roman. Check for it. Times New Roman. This is it here. Okay. All right. The next one is what? Replace TS with the telephone symbol. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to replace this. So I'm going to just drag this out a bit. And I have my telephone symbol here. Probably do this a bit. Move this a bit. Okay, put it here, right? So I can drag my telephone symbol here. Good. All right, so come here. And then I have this right here. So I'm going to delete this. Now notice that you can group this, right? You can group this, come here to ungroup all, and you can highlight it with your shift. When you click the first one, hold your shift. Let me zoom in. Hold your shift, select this, right click, and then you group. So it becomes one object. That's how to group. So now I can just delete it and then come here. I think I've also deleted my rectangle as well. So I'm going to fix it. So I have this. I'm going to highlight this, reduce it rather, reduce, move this here, reduce it here. Okay, that's better. Now what's the next thing? Replace 08011223344 with your registration number, ignoring the alphabet, right? Ignoring the alphabet. So let me do that. So I'm just going to Control A and just put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think so, right? And I'll do this. Done. They said replace Barrister George Amo with your full name. Bring it down. So Control A, replace it with your full name. Okay. And move it here. Why am I doing that? I want it to be by this side. The same place. So bring it here a bit. Right here. Bring it here a bit. Come here. Bring it down. Of course, you have to use everything. If you want to move things, use the pick tool, please. Very important. Use the pick tool. Okay, so I have this. See, I can just do this a bit. Okay. All right. Print the hard copy of your work in landscape. Now it's already in landscape. So what I will do is I will get my rectangle here, right? Get my rectangle and do this right here. Perfect. Good. And then I can print my work, right? So I'll click on File, or you can come here, highlight everything, right? Right click and group them. So it will be one object, right? So come here to File, Export. Okay, question 3 NECO, right? I'm going to replace it and just print it the way it is. Current document, just print it the way it is. And then I get to check. Okay, I get to check. So this is how the work looks like. I'm going to reduce it. Okay, doesn't look good. This side is missing. So let me see what happened. Um, Ungroup. Nope, undo. So I'm going to do a group, ungroup all. So come here, move this a bit. I need to zoom in to see what is happening. Okay, I move this. I'm zooming in. I want to know what's happening. Yeah, good. Come here. So you have to zoom in to check. Look at it. Can you see it was outside? That's why I wasn't showing. Come here. Let it be here. Good. Come here. Let it be here. It's outside, so let it be here. Then check which one was not showing. I think those two, right? The right and the bottom. Move it here. I think it's better now. Okay, I think it's better now. So I'm going to click on File, Export, replace it again, and let's see. Click on OK, current document, it's fine. Refresh. Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, it's better now. So this is what we're going to do. It's better now. Okay, so we've print the document and it's what? In landscape. All right. The next one is the B part, and we're going to use Word for it. So using Word right here, and we'll click on blank document. So this is going to be question 3B. Question 3B what? 3BI. And we're using Calibri. Calibri 14. Okay, we're using Calibri 14. And dot here, and then we hit on enter. So we have this right here. So let's look at it. I said state two precaution taken while performing the task in 3A. So what was the precaution in doing this task? So what I observe is you have to save your work frequently, right? Because again, you're working with graphics. So you have to save your work frequently, save your work frequently to avoid losing progress. You can't afford to lose progress when you're doing CorelDraw due to due to power failure or system crash. So those are those. Okay, you're not going to say okay, my system is not going to crash. You just want to take those precautions. You just want to take those precautions to avoid any stories that would, you know, happen at the end of the day. So I ensure the accurate alignment of text and logo by using guidelines, right? By using guidelines to maintain a professional layout. Okay, so that was what I did to maintain, and of course, this ruler as well was very helpful. The ruler as well was very helpful. So I think I'm going to add it. Guidelines and rulers to maintain a professional layout. The next one is what? List 6 basic tools in CorelDraw. Okay, so this is going to be question 3BII. 6 of them. So we'll come here to the CorelDraw. So we're listing what? 6 basic tools. These are the tools. So I have the crop tool, pick tool. Now remember what they said? They said basic tools. These are tools you definitely use. Um, shape tool, the rectangle tool. You really want to give something you use in the work, right? rectangle 2, text 2. If you're not mentioning text 2, then something is wrong. Text 2. How many adjectives you mentioned? 6. Okay. What else? 2 is basic. Zoom 2. We did that a lot. Zoom 2. Okay. So these are basic things we use in CorelDraw. All right. The next one is what? Question 3B. So what's the question? Outline the steps. Outline the steps involved when copying a document in CorelDraw. Outline the steps when copying. Okay, so the first step is going to be launch the CorelDraw. CorelDraw. Okay. Open. Okay, so launch the CorelDraw. Um, Open the source document and the steps involved when copying a document in CorelDraw. Launch the source document. Select the entire content. Copy the content. Okay, so yeah, so that's just it. When copying a document in CorelDraw, the steps involving copying a document in CorelDraw. So you launch the CorelDraw, open the source document, select the entire content, and copy the content. Right. So cases where you want to paste, you can now create a new document, paste the copied content, and you save your document. But they are just asking you of the steps involved when copying a document. Now, when you are launching the CorelDraw, you open it from your desktop. Okay. And if you want to open the source document, what do? You go to file, you go to open, right? You go to file, you go to open to launch it, right? If you want to select the entire document, what do? You use your pick tool, like I did. Use your pick tool, and then you drag around all objects, like I did. You drag around like this, okay? And then Control A, or then you Control C. Another way, you can group them and then copy them, right? So you can right click and then you copy it. Simple. You right click and copy it. And when you open the new document, right here, you can create another page, right? So if I copy this, for example, I create another page. All I have to do come here is what? Is to paste it. And I have the same thing, right? Paste it and then I have what? The same thing. Is this where you want to do back and forth of a business card? Okay, and then you can save the document. So how do you save it? File, save as. To do that, we're learning. Okay, so these are the steps involved when copying a document. Okay, so I'm going to save my work. Okay, download. So this will be question 3B. Then I'm going to print my work. Going to print, and this is going to be question 3B theory. Okay, so I think I'm going to open it. So this is what we have at the end of the day. This is what we have at the end of the day for our work, right? And I've explained the whole process for this as well. Okay, and we have this. So thank you so much for tuning in. I think we can reduce this a bit, but it's fine. And hope you have been able to learn. Please subscribe, like, share, and learn with your classmate. Make it a group study, right? And learn, talk about it. And yeah, I think I made 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, that's all. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.